I think I just got hit. One brake tap, one steering wheel takeover, one situation I don't trust, and the entire streak stops right there. Today we make history, though. But first, we need electricity. It's time to supercharge. This is my streak, 12,843 miles. The record, 12,961 miles from yours truly. Made it just in time. We're charging up, but the cybercabs never sleep. The city of Austin is such a cool place to be for such an important day. So we have two special stops before we go for the live stream, go for the record. First one, Robotaxi Depot. Let's see what's up there. Heard there's some new rumors. It looks a little bit different than before. And then the second one, we're going to go to Giga, Texas real quick, try to get some spy shots. Hopefully see some cybercabs driving around on their new test track. There's an interior loop where you see all the cobblestones where they're doing all the durability testing, hearing, shakes, rattles, and rolls, and all of that. And then the outside exterior track, and it actually says 85-mile-an-hour speed limit on it, so the FSD knows full rip. You can see them go really fast. They do braking tests. They do the rest. And then after that, we're going to get on YouTube, which you've probably seen by now if you're watching this. And of course, we're going to go for that big old sweet record. So we're getting close to the depot. I'll show you that. So this is just the home base for all of Robotaxi operations. So you can see we're just taking the exit getting over there. So pardon the turn signal. We're going to put this baby to sloth so you guys can see as much as you can. But this is where they house all the unsupervised Model Ys, a whole bunch of cybercabs for engineering. Even seeing the driverless cybercab parked here. We probably won't see it today. There's only just a single one, to my understanding, at the moment. But we're just going to quickly drive by because we're on FSD, of course. But you can see all that. I'll point out the building that they clean them and the rest. So sometimes FSD does kind of trip up here because there's a white line. But we're in sloth, and it doesn't look like anybody is over to our right. As soon as we get close to the building, I'll stick the camera outside more. Yep, you can see on there a little hesitation. Not perfect. But on there. Okay, so we're good on here. We're just going to stick in the cab. So there's cyber cab there. We're going to go this out wide just so you can pause and see more. But look at all of these robotaxis on the left here. This is where they park all the unsupervised. You can see two cyber cabs over there. This is where they clean them, is in that building. And then we're going to go down. And Spencer and I, Scott's Rule 08 here on X. So here's a ghost robotaxi, XSY plate is how you can tell. And they're the only Texas vehicle that has a front plate, basically. I mean, that's the rule, but nobody really follows it. And of course, we'll zoom in here. But this is the big, huge lot. They just took the fencing off literally yesterday. You can see here, when I was here with Holmar's catalog, Omar, we saw literally over 100 cybercabs. Oh yeah, you see the doors, you can see them with the trunks open. Loading. Cleaning, I'm not quite sure which. Put that down, getting looked at. But that's essentially the gist of the depot. Pretty exciting. Let me change my navigation for Giga. But on there, but you can see hundreds, literally over 100, I should say hundreds of cybercabs. And you can do on there. And now we're off to the factory. So if you look all the way down there, there's cybercabs. We're at Giga, Texas. But normally at this time of day, there's racetrack activity, but I guess today's not one of those days. Underwhelming post, but nice to keep you guys in the loop. Well, I take back everything I said. There's a whole bunch of activity. Let's see those babies fly. What a beautiful day to be alive, especially in the United States of America. Everything is happening. AI race is on. Grok 4.5, ChatGPT 5.6, the new model from Meta. So we saw the cybercabs on the racetrack, and now we're currently live on YouTube, which you guys can probably see. So all you people waving, watching right now at home, but we're starting the stream off. We have just a little over 100 miles of driving to do for this stream, so probably a couple hours, but pretty exciting. We're in Austin, Texas. Just leaving the Giga factory, and we're just going to drive in circles for the next 100 miles. So there we are, 12,961 miles without a disengagement, FSD. It's a very important time to be alive, personal autonomy, that not only can do this once, but twice. It was not a fluke. Anybody can do this at home. It takes a little bit of patience today, but you can do it. And drive this message that personal autonomy is for the world. It's not for you and I to text and drive. It's for the elderly people. It's for the disabled people and the rest to get freedom, to get independence that they've never gotten before. And we're trying to set history and drive that message. From a former LiDAR salesman to trying to preach this full time. This is my life. Dedication. Well, we've done it. We've currently tied our record. 12,961 miles, but it's just a beautiful time to be alive. We're currently live on YouTube as well, but this moment has been months in the making. My first streak ended in a dumb way. It's my own fault. I took it on an unplowed road in rural Wisconsin. It was 5 degrees outside, and it was right around sunrise, ice, snow on the ground, etc. And the tires that were probably a little bit worn down too much as well. But today, it's the summer, we're new tires, great pressure, and the rest. And there's no more excuses. We're not stopping anywhere. We're doing this live stream right here until 13,000 miles. But we're going to push the streak as long as we can, as long as it takes. If I can get to 20,000 or 30,000 or God forbid 100,000, it'd be pretty insane, but we're not slowing down. We're not giving up. But we've just about set an all-time new record. The average Waymo drives 17,000 miles without an intervention. But right here, right now, we've done it. 12,962 miles, without a disengagement. So that's every single time I've turned on FSD for the last several months, almost working on 3 months' time. I've driven. As soon as I hit that start self-driving button, it's taken me everywhere I've needed to go. On the streak, I've driven not one, not two, but 3 different countries. Of course, here in the United States, I'm coming to you today from Austin, Texas. But up in Canada, doing the Canada coast to coast with Devin Olson and Spencer at Scott's Reel 08, where we drove 3,700 miles without a disengagement on FSD. We worked it all the way back. We went to Muskegon and spoke there and talked about it. We drove all the way home, and that wasn't enough. We went back up to see Devin to do some more testing, and then we drove all the way from Canada to Tijuana, Mexico, where we joined Zach, Black Model 3, here on X. And then to top that off, we drove to Phoenix. Now we're back here in Austin, and we're staying put as long as it takes to get a cyber cab. But that's it. FSD, new world record. That's 13,000 miles. First to do it without a disengagement. 13,000 miles. Back in December, late December, right before the year 2026, I drove 2,732 miles across our great nation from the Los Angeles diner to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And now we've done that distance roughly 5 times worth 5 times without disengaging. And this is not the first time I've done it. I've come close before, 12,961 miles. So we just broke that. There's a new all-time record. It's a beautiful time to be alive in the world of personal autonomy. There's so many exciting things that are happening. The world is changing. We have humanoid robots like Tesla Optimus, and the great new video of the hand from the 1X Tech Neo.
Now they're left onto State Highway 45.
So many accessible things in ways that the future in real-world AI is going to change things. We have elderly people, disabled people, young children. So many people are going to regain or get independence for the very first time. And it's all because of technology like this. So what a day. 13,000 miles and a car accident. Pretty insane. So essentially I was driving around doing the stream. I love this new Insta Ultra, by the way. Following me, testing this out. I'll stand still though. But I was driving, doing the live stream, 4 hours on YouTube. Thank you for the support. Most viewers to date, not only in time, of course, total, but concurrent peak as well. So we really appreciate that. But I was driving along. I was right by Giga, Texas, actually. And I was just at a stoplight. I was chatting with you guys in the chat on YouTube. And then the lady was behind me. And then I don't know if she let her foot off or what. And this smacked right in the back of me. Looks like I do have some damage. I'll have to take it in. But I can still open the trunk and all that. I don't know what I can and can't speak on it. I haven't talked to an insurance agent or anything. But that's essentially it. And then we continued on the stream. We broke my original world record of 12,961 miles, and now we're over 13,000 miles. 13. Insane. Thank you guys for all the support, tuning in. We're just getting started. These daily videos are going to continue to come and more. We're still not done with today, but pretty exciting. We're going to go to In-N-Out now to celebrate. Got to supercharge again. We basically ran through the whole battery and traffic and the AC and such. We started at 85%. Now we're going to be like 15% when we get to the charger. So it's a cool time to be live, but see you in In-N-Out. It was a good day. See you tomorrow.